Every much I've watched, he has been dominating the games.
That first game against Charlton, that one na 3-0.
Eh, but against
even if na interim coach JJ, you know if times you go win.
Eh, but look beyond that now. As a Man U fan, I still don't want Chelsea to be ahead of Michel Gets. I still want them, even if I said it several times, even if I'm at 20th position, Chelsea should be at 21st position. I don't know if they're going to create that position.
If Arsenal, if anytime they get this gap, like let me say eight gap between Arsenal and Man City, I don't answer. But as far as this is point, it be like this. I they give up. All right, guys, you're welcome back to the football culture. After we travel go Morocco, they don't send us to come back house. So I don't even know what to say, sir. But anyways, don't be. For sure, come back house. But that guy, I'm the referee. Go catch him, sir. No wahala. So let's come back to the football will give us joy. The Premier League will they enjoy well. Match week 22, and these are some of the interesting games that we'll be having this weekend. First, Manchester United versus Manchester City. It's going to be a very, very interesting derby match. How I will take the game now? Ajay.
Yes, it's going to be an interesting game, and I don't know, but both of them, they are not reliable. Man City and Man United. But I'll still have to lean to Man City's side. Knowing fully well that they are still title contender and they are the second position. They are the one we expect to chase Arsenal and everything. So I feel like Man City will still edge them. Even though it's going to be a very crazy game and rivalry game. The hatred between Manchester United and Man City. So it's going to be there. But I don't know, hopefully we see Man City being consistent and they win the game. Because I don't really expect much from Man United, honestly.
Actually, these are games that we write Man City, Man U off, and then they will come out and showcase a very outstanding performance. Now, Man U are not the form now. All of us will tell you say Man City will come out, pipe them, drill them, but it will shock you now. That's on Saturday now. You will be seeing different Man U. You'll be like, the Man U will play against Brighton last weekend finish. So this just like you say, both of them are not reliable because Man City are like this. But at this point now, I'm very sure Man City. And again, I think Man U have a score to settle. The first game, the first leg, they were piped. I think it's 3-0, right?
3-0, yeah.
So now Angana go to their body and they want to have a revenge. And with the fact that they are even coming to Old Trafford now, it's really going to be a very a hit match that day. Engine.
Yeah, it's funny to say that. I would say I don't know my club anymore because looking at what has been happening for the past few matches, I think it's been a lot. So necessarily you don't know what comes from Manchester United. They're going to win that match. Most of the times it's like if they win, yes, they won it. And if they don't win, then it's still the same Manchester United that we know. So we have to accept that Manchester United is now a team that is not a force to be reckoned with again in the Premier League based on how we've been playing. So I would say maybe at some point we were playing better, but the moment we lost some players to AFCON, the likes of Ahmad and Mbeumo.
They'll be back now.
Yes, they'll be back for that match. Obviously, even if we still win the match, I still want to keep the same comment because I know what can come with Manchester United. They can win the match. If they put their heads very high, they can win the match. At the same time, they can also lose the match. So when it comes to Manchester United, you don't really know what it comes because when it comes to the Manchester derby, they want to put their all in it because at least they lost 3-0 the first time. And in-game management sometimes, I know it's not Amorim that's not there again, but sometimes we just lose focus. I know everything will just go. Maybe leading 2-0, you are not sure that Man United is going to win the game. Even if with 3-0, I'm not still comfortable that Man United is still going to win the game. So that's how bad
Manchester
United. And with the fact now that I think you guys are going to have a new head coach because the interim coach has been sacked. I think this coach, what is his name? Carrick.
Darren Fletcher.
Yeah.
Our new coach is Carrick.
Carrick. He's not coming in now,
Yes, he's one playing.
How do you think he's going to run coming with And that's going to be his first game.
I think for him, it's going to be more of like statement. He wants to make a statement. And Man City is going to be a very good test for him. But then, it's not going to change anything, even if he wins the match. I know that when it comes to Man City, we might want to pull out something very different and we might win the game. I think for the last 5 matches, we won 2, they won 1, and we draw the other 2. So I know that we can put up a fight. But the thing is that can we keep on that energy for the longer games? That's why you see us, we cannot win 5 matches in a row. I don't think that's possible. So with Carrick, let's see what happens. Because we cannot really judge a coach yet. Obviously, we have to see the matches that he's going to coach. So maybe the next 5 matches will be able to give a verdict on how well he's going to do.
All right. So let's scoreline predictions.
Scoreline prediction. I'll go for a draw.
Draw.
Yes, I'll go for a draw.
I'll go for Man City win 3-1.
3-1, no more. You sure you died now? Well, that game, Tom. Partner for me said, Man City win now. Was I guess some people will say the way they don't believe that they don't win the league already, and they never reach anyway. Yeah. So we need Man City to keep that league, at least to keep the heat.
The earlier the better you accept that. Man City cannot keep the league. They cannot keep the heat. They are not the team that can keep it.
And the other better, you know that even the person that is there on the top now will not win the league.
Yeah, they will win the league.
We'll come back to this video.
I think to a Chelsea fan,
we'll come back to this
video. To a Chelsea fan,
at the end
is a threat
because of the season.
Because they feel like
that team there, they will not win this league.
Why don't you want Chelsea to win it? Arsenal to win it.
They will not win the league.
Give me a specific reason why you don't want them to win.
I don't get any reason. They shall not go win that league.
Yeah, it's because you are a Chelsea fan.
It's just I feel like it's personal this thing now.
Anyways,
it's personal to you.
Chelsea versus Brentford. That's the next game on that day.
Rosselló at the wheel.
I
think he's actually doing well. To be honest, a few matches I've watched.
How many matches you don't play?
A few matches I've watched. He has been dominating the games.
That first game against Charlton, that one na 3 na.
But against
even if na interim coach JJ, you go if times you go win.
But look beyond that now. Look beyond that. He's trying actually. If you look at the Arsenal match, okay, let's test him with the Arsenal match. Yes, it was without Caicedo, Palmer, and also this guy, what's his name? Which I think is James, yes. James. So you being without those 3 players and you could dominate that match against Arsenal, I think is a lot. How many teams can boast of dominating Arsenal like that? You dominated Arsenal, and obviously you were not without those players. I think if you were with those players, you would maybe probably see a draw or something like that. Arsenal played their full squad. So I think he tried. You can't just judge him yet. But based on what we've seen, he's actually showing glimpses that something good can come out of him.
Well, that match, if from my own logo, I watched the match was it yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I watched the match, and one of the things I could actually say is the fact that the coach is the one that he have this trust for a player. But I noticed something. Estevao was relocated, I think at first half. If you took Maresca, I'm telling you, Estevao wouldn't have ended that game. And Estevao was just a player that was a kind of a big threat to Arsenal in that match that day. If Arsenal fan is here now, he or she will have admitted that yes, that day Estevao was like the guy was hitting them. Like the guy was, assuming it was Maresca that was like to be there. I'm not saying Maresca don't go do, but because the guy was relocated, Maresca will have removed him, maybe just to prevent unforeseen circumstances. So one of the things I noticed in that game is that Liam Rosselló is the manager that would like to give player chance to prove him or herself, and he really showed that in that game. That despite Chelsea lost, but the players actually played a fantastic game, man. Just like you said, let's see how the turnout against this Brentford will be. At least, though, and Brentford on the other hand are not. They be on good form. They be on good form. Their last 3 games, I don't think they lost. They've been on good form. It's going to be another big test for Chelsea and for the manager. If Chelsea are able to pull it off, then it's a big boost. But despite that, we should not write Brentford off in this game. Firstly,
I'd like to say, I I think it's a Chelsea thing. Even if they are going through hell, they know how to like play big team. So I don't want to like say, okay, let's say this is the coach status or anything. Let's just watch him for a while before we start judging.
Definitely.
Because we've seen Chelsea a lot of time and we've seen what they've done to big teams, even at their worst form. So, yeah, and back to the match. I don't know. Brentford, they are in form and Chelsea, they are not really that good. But I don't know, Sha. I don't really have much to say about this game, but I feel like if Chelsea are going to like, okay, because I think this is his first Premier League game. So, like Engine said, you want to prove a statement or something like that. So I feel like Chelsea should win. At least the worst they could get from the game is probably a draw or something.
Draw is never good, Seth.
Okay, say draw is not good, but at least that's what I'm just saying. Looking at their past record and their past form, so I think if they have a draw too, it's something for them.
He better not play off a draw. But if he draw that game, he go shock you. See, before this season ends, they go super champ. Look at that one. I throw chest for that one. They don't give a damn about you.
They know they pamper.
They push you. That's the man you say don't follow the same footstep too now. Don't follow the same.
They give them a better PDF.
They don't push you to a two coach now. We did 2 weeks like this, so no time. He better just think of something positive. I mean, if not, if you just training start, if they will tell me that Maresca will not end this season with Chelsea, I'll say it's a lie. But look at what happened to them now. So that's your Chelsea for you. They are very, very unpredicted.
But let's not get it wrong. Maresca was not sacked based on his performance. He was sacked based on the fact that he had a problem with the management. So if you look at it, I think Rosenwa is still a baby. You get as compared to what Maresca has done in Chelsea. So let's see what he can do first. Because to me, like I said, Chelsea is not. They are the Ashawo of Premier League. They do what they want to do. They just do whatever they want to do. So they can sack the manager. Even in 2 matches, I know Chelsea can do that. So I don't want to judge him yet.
Yeah.
I'll see what he can do for them, maybe probably for the next 5 matches. The next 5 matches, if you believe that if you're a good coach, you want to make your statement, you should get at least maybe 10 points. Let's say 10 points at the minimum.
Yeah, I think that's
10 points at the minimum.
Okay.
So it's still a little bit okay. But anything less than that shows that he's not stamping his foot already. Scoreline prediction. So, but now I've said a lot of things, but as a Man U fan, I still don't want Chelsea to be ahead of Michel Gets. I still want them, even if I said it several times, even if I'm at 20th position, Chelsea should be at 21st position. I don't know if they're going to create that position. So I'll say a draw for Chelsea.
Now, I want to look at this way. This prediction should be based on what you think. Okay.
That's what I think now.
That's what he thinks now.
No,
influence your decision.
He's talking based on because he's a Man U fan and he doesn't want Chelsea to top him.
No, I'm not just talking as a Man U fan.
Even despite if you know that okay, between the two teams that are playing, okay, maybe Chelsea have
who's the better chance? Who's the better chance? Chelsea, yes.
Yeah. Then why not give them the flowers of self?
Why would I give them the flowers?
Because he's not so sure.
Because we are not with Chelsea. You don't know what is going to come. That's the thing. And you said Brentford are in good form.
And we want something, we'll say something later, then we'll come back to the show and be like, oh, we are sorry for giving them.
You don't talk your mind, no one.
Yeah, I think I'll go for a draw too. A 2-2 draw.
We're plan for half.
We don't plan them now, but
was not that you guys
it's written in the stars.
That game, Chelsea win 3-0.
How are you predicting? When you were talking about Man U, you did not predict. But it came to Chelsea, now you are predicting.
Okay, man, talk My U now.
Our host.
Man U, now they very obvious now. Man still go pipe you. That one they very sure. No be say this kind of energy like this now. This title race, forget. We're not playing with
There's no title race again. It's gone.
For who?
It's gone.
For you, Abi?
It's over, sure.
It's over.
It's not over. This is just match 22. You have like more than 10 matches, Abi, more than 16 matches more.
You will get to match 28 again. You say it's still not over.
No wala.
Chelsea, what's it called? Man City is not playing like a champion this year.
Anyways, like I said, I was telling somebody earlier today that I would have given Arsenal, I would have said, okay, Arsenal, okay, as be like this now. The title is yours. Assuming they were able to pull that 3 points against Liverpool. But as it lies now, if Arsenal, if anytime they get this gap, like let me say eight gap between Arsenal and Man City, I don't answer. But as far as this 6 points, it be like this, I they give up. If Man U will be able to beat Man City, and then let's say Arsenal to win
I don't
match,
give up. Me, I don't give up.
You don't give up, Abi.
I don't give up.
And we will not give up.
It's not over until it's over. We will be there at the touchline.
As a Man U fan, I don't give up. Me, Arsenal win now.
No, God will not give them.
So that they can be the biggest. so that they can be the biggest.
Liverpool versus
biggest team in London.
Liverpool Burnley.
Obviously, Liverpool should win that match. So
Exactly.
I think Liverpool. Not as much as I've been saying that they've been bad. Yes, they've been bad, very very bad. But the fact is that nobody's talking about them. Even no matter how bad they've been, the media is not talking about them. Shows that it's still a big club, but people still rate Man U ahead of them in terms of how big we are. So we still talk, even in our own field, people talk about us more than they do, even when they fail. So, but they are still trying a little bit. But I think if you look at their stats, to some extent, I think in Anfield, they still try to manage to get a draw and win. So I just see Liverpool winning that match. Only it's not been a good form this season.
Yeah.
All right.
Like Engine said, Liverpool should win the match. But then I want to refer back to what happened in the first leg because we all saw the match where Burnley, they all sat back and they got their own
Okay,
lead.
yeah. I think
They got their only goal from that handball that the guy had to do this thing. So I think Burnley is a very, very crazy team that they like sitting back. If Liverpool could like break it, I think they will win. But Liverpool should win, Sha. But looking at the last game, it was really, really hard on them. I think they got their goal at the 90-something minutes. And that was really good. And it was a penalty save. So we hope it doesn't come that way again and Liverpool gets their win.
Anyways, this is Anfield, so the Liverpool are at home. Just like we used to believe or we used to say home advantage to be there and the crowd, things like that. So and recently Liverpool has especially against Arsenal, that was where the ginger started from. Before the match itself, or use double slides or something like that, made the point that the league is not won in January.
There's no one in
things like that. And against that Arsenal match that they really put on that fight, and at the end they all shared the points. So with that now, I'm seeing this new energy in these Liverpool players, meaning that they don't want to play with any match like this. They don't want to gamble with any match, despite the absence of Mo Salah and some other key players to the AFCON. So I'm really sure they are going to put on a big fight against that bond there. They will try everything possible, and with the fact that this is their home, at least they want to prove something to point to the fans, and I really see Liverpool winning that match too, but
comfortably.
Although we never can say now that the same ball in the Man U not to win them. So
and the same Man United beat Chelsea now. This life they rotate.
This life no balance, yeah.
No balance now. So
let's call our predictions. Let's move on.
3-0 for
Liverpool. Right,
2-0 for Liverpool.
2-0 for Liverpool. All right, now I'm so voila, man, no talk. Tottenham versus West Ham.
Tottenham versus West Ham. It's always very I don't like talking about Tottenham because Tottenham, I don't know, they've been so shambolic this season. How will you have been I think they've not really they've been so bad this season. Let me just put it that way. They've been so bad. Look at their past 5 matches, the way they played and everything. It's almost like they're about to win the match for something will just happen. So Tottenham is a very terrible team currently. So I don't see if West Ham beats them, I'm not going to be surprised.
And West Ham they just pick up this. Their recent games they've been improving. Was initially I think they were in the relegation zone now.
Relegation zone, yes.
But right now I'm very sure they should be above.
No, they are still in relegation.
18th.
Yes.
But actually they've improved in that game. There are some games they won that I think they defeated Everton, guys. They defeated Nottingham Forest. These are teams that we're thinking should at least pipe them, but So games like this sometimes, and Tottenham too on the other hand, they are not reliable. They are just like this. They're not reliable, and they have fantastic players. David Simeon is there, Richardson is there. They have some
I
key
think
important players
their
also.
coach now. Eh?
So
I don't know.
they sacked their coach.
They sacked their coach now.
No, I don't think so. I didn't see. This month.
Thomas Frank is still their coach.
I forget still there now.
Thought they were going. I thought they were going to sack their coach.
Maybe they might likely sack him sooner, but for now, I think he's still there.
Because he made a statement about the board. So
why all this coach going to talk about board like this? Now I think sack Maresca, even this man you coach too. Now this can to be that everybody else the
that's the game. That's the game. Obviously, if you make any complaint about the management, me personally, I feel like you should be sacked. That's how I feel. Because if a player comes to question your authority too, won't you sack them? Same thing happened with Amorim when Garnacho was saying, "I'm not playing too much. I'm not playing like that." Question the authority of the coach, you sack him. You accepted the job being the head coach. Now you're complaining that are you the head coach? You like to be the manager. You have been sacked. So things like that can happen if you enter into a contract and the contract is saying this is the contract.
This is what it is.
You have to abide by the it's the game. So if you now begin to complain about it later on, that means as a coach you don't really know what you are doing.
Yeah, all right, no wahala. Score predictions. Wait, you've not even given your view on the game, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, my view about the game, nothing really much other than what you guys have said. Tottenham is not so reliable and Wolves, they've been improving. I think the last 7 games for Tottenham, they've won 1, drew 2, and then they've lost the rest. So I'm not putting on my hope on Tottenham because they are not all that. So I'll just give them a draw. Probably a 2-2 or 1-1. Draw 4.
I'll go for a draw too. Maybe 1-1 draw.
Draw. Anyways, with the fact that West Ham are still on the relegation zone, I still believe Tottenham will try to pull off something. Because at least they are home now. I don't want to have this belief in people at home. At least they should be able to put on that, okay, no, my home will come. Even if you want with me, they should put on that fight. And West Ham, well, just like I said, you just can't predict because West Ham, now this kind of game, they've just been like, now this kind of game, you see them be like, now West Ham is this. You would think it should be an easy win for Tottenham, but
West Ham is a team that you don't want them to relegate because of their history. West Ham has been that team that in England that they have a very good history when it comes to how do I put it now? How long they've been in the league, the amount of players that they produced. So they've been like a force to be reckoned with in EPL. So them relegating is going to be a very bad thing this season. So it's going to be a bad thing. So I would not really want them to relegate.
All right, now.
Put their shit together.
Let's see how it will be. Then, last game for the day will be Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal.
The elephant at the top.
I wish Nottingham Forest can start doing it for us. At least the joy will start from that place. Anyways, Ajay.
Honestly, at this stage, it is looking almost impossible for them to draw points. Because, I don't know, tell me why your team will be this strong. Like, okay, they don't even have a key man in their team. I don't think at any point in this season, Saka has been their main man. They don't rely on, okay, this is this or this is this. This is our star man. We need this person to pull up his game so we'll be able to win. Today, you can see Saka coming up. Tomorrow, you see this one coming up. Tomorrow, you see Zubimendi. Tomorrow, you see Rice. Like, I don't know. I think they will kill Nottingham Forest. They will destroy them.
They will pipe them.
If anybody is going to collect points or make them draw points, I don't think it's Nottingham Forest. Because, I don't know. I'm scared of them at this point. I won't lie.
If they call you back, I call you.
No. I'm scared of them for Man City. But if they jam me, I will kick them.
Why your voice low? I will kick
them. You don't want to Champions League, they call you now.
No worry now.
Listen, our London brothers, so no worry, we'll give them the tape on how to handle you guys.
How to handle you, yeah. Then that will spoil their life.
Actually, if you look at the game, if you look at it based on stats, I think Nottingham Forest for the past 5 matches they have a little bit of upper hand because I think for the first 5 matches they've just lost once to Arsenal at home. So I think their home has been a fortress to them when they play Arsenal. But the thing is, currently this season they're very bad. So you have to look at context to it too. They've been very, very bad this season. The last 5 matches they've only just won once, and they lost the remaining the other 4 matches. So with the form that Arsenal is in currently, no, Arsenal is in a very great form. I can say that confidently that Arsenal now, as currently, as I'm speaking now, they're the best team in the world. Okay, by Babak, all these backers they are saying Arsenal is currently the best team in the world. When it comes to they don't really have the attack, but the defense is very, very strong. And one thing about defense, when you have a good defense, at least you have something to rely on, and which is very nice. So I'm tipping them to win that match. It's going to be difficult, but they win the match.
Anyways, this way.
He go be, my guy.
Don't be.
Anyways.
I know that eventually when Arsenal win the league.
Nothing will be.
The only thing my brother can say is that he don't be. Don't be.
Yeah, like I said now, Arsenal are really on fire, man. They're on fire. Don't just admit it, but despite that, all hope is not lost. I notice I they give up until it is over. But I see them having an easy game against Nottingham Forest on Saturday.
This is what you keep on saying today. They win the
Nottingham Forest have not really gone form, but I'm no worry now. Now just 2 matches could just form my hand. They just keep winning.
Okay.
No go to go. Don't worry.
So what if Man City? What if Man U beat Man City?
If Man City beat Man City tomorrow after winning their match, forget it. Don't finish. I'll give up.
Don't finish. That time you accept.
I'll give up by then. But that's the funniest thing. The match you expect us not to at least last match Man City drew. I think they drew now. Was it against Chelsea?
It was not against Chelsea.
Was it against
Chelsea? It was not against Chelsea.
Against Brighton that they drew. I was expecting us not to win their match. Arsenal
Liverpool now.
Tough match too.
So it's
But
tough match.
despite that, Emirates now they claim Emirates no be place if you come just complain now. And they expect at
You
least
not beat them now.
there's supposed full point.
2 big teams are playing. Obviously,
despite that-
you don't expect.
Ended 0-0. It ended in a
You don't expect us not to win. 2 big teams are playing.
at least if they were able to like pull out that 3 points, I will just say, don't finish. But anyways, like I said, I'm not really saying it's going to be an easy win for Arsenal against Nottingham Forest, but I know Arsenal will always show that the dominance, and at the end of the game, it's very possible and it's likely the 3 points will be us. But I also hope the God of soccer can do something and the miracle will happen that day.
God of soccer should do something too, so that Chelsea too can win the league too now.
So we know at this stage now we're no longer there again.
God of soccer can do anything.
At least we'll just be supporting people that are there that can
help you.
I beg who they Aston Villa. Assuming that's now Liverpool they third now, I will say okay. Even if Man City fuck up, anything can start. But Aston Villa they're not reliable. Now let Man City be out now. They are just.
Aston Villa I feel like to me Aston Villa is still even more reliable than Man City. They are the same point with Man City.
That match we have to beat them was it 4-0 or 4-1? Oh God, my head don't break. That was just too much. Anyways, in this football anything can happen. Until then, gentlemen, thank you very much for your beautiful time and it's been an honor having you here.
Yes.
Before giving our verdict about the Premier League match week 22 preview, feel free to drop your own opinion on the comment section and what you feel about the game and also the possible scoreline predictions. The link to join or to watch all our videos on all the social media handles are in the description of this video. Please do check it out and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you
guys.
Gracias.